our chairperson of our church council, Lyn Anderson, and we appreciate her doing that as we talk about what allows us as a church to proclaim the good news of Jesus Christ. Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning. There's sometimes I wouldn't mind following David, but today, wow, not one of them. That was great. I am Lyn Anderson. The last couple of years, Jim and I have been primarily attending 162 East, and we've got so many new members and young families that I may not look familiar to you. No worries. That's part of the joy and the challenge of being part of this big church. We're continuously meeting new people right here, right inside our refuge here. It's just like our big old Southern families. When I started high school, back then, there was a junior high, so I went from a small elementary school to the big high school, and I met some new kids and kind of liked them. We were hanging out a little bit together, and that was neat. And then we had a big old family reunion because it was my great-grandmother's 90th birthday, and they were there. We were family. And I didn't know. And it's just like that here. We're all one big old family. We just have to keep making the effort to meet each other. We're all brothers and sisters in this one big church. So whether you recognize me or not, I have been around for a while. And I am pleased to tell you, I am so pleased in the way our church is growing and reaching out into our community. We're members of a church family that comforts one another, that searches for the word and the way, that brings community in, gives love out, raises our children, cares for the neglected, seeks social justice, loves sinners and saints, losers and winners. And we usually do it with a lot of great music and singing, and occasionally David shouting at us to behave. I can't think of a better place to be or better people to be with. You're a blessing. For us to keep on doing all of this, we need to serve our God, remembering the covenants that we made when we became family, to faithfully participate with our prayers, our presence, our praises, our purposes, and our pledges. Our congregation is large and growing. Our campus here is improving. Our accomplishments are many and varied, and our staff is large. We, the people sitting here in all three services of this church, and all of the members and everyone who's listening to us online, we need to fund this. Church has a budget, just like we do. November 12th is Pledge Sunday. Jim and I have always found that as we make our pledge, we retool our own budget. And frankly, Jim enjoys this a lot more than I do, but it has to be done. And over the course of the year, we always find that we feel good about what we've done to meet our pledge, even some of the small sacrifices. It makes us mindful about how we spend our money. It makes us live intentionally, and it makes us more aware that we're connecting and sharing with the world through our giving. John Wesley said, "Earn all you can, save all you can, and give all you can." I really can't say it better than that. This next year is going to be an exciting year for our church. We have all given to our capital campaign, and that's great because we need to keep this beautiful church relevant for the next century. And next year, those results will start to show. But we don't want to lose any of the day-to-day momentum that we have picked up here. We are doing and we are being out there for the community. So I want you to pray over this, and I want you to pledge mightily on November 12th.